Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm bald. I'm just not wearing a hat, and I'm out and I'm hitting the Forgotten Ponds. Now I know you guys have been waiting for that because I've received a few comments up to probably a few months after I uploaded the first video on the Forgotten Ponds, asking for more, asking where the next one's going to come. And I wanted to wait a little bit because there's virtually no access to these ponds whatsoever. So I wanted to wait to a point when I've got myself a float tube and the weather warmed up to be able to get out and explore. So today I've got me a float tube. I've managed to get it all into one rucksack, fold it down into one rucksack, and brought it on my back with me today out to the Forgotten Ponds. I'm going to set it up. It should only take a few minutes. Inflate it. It comes with all the stuff to inflate it. So I'm going to do that. It should only take a short amount of time. I'll get it in the water, get my flippers on, which also came with it, and we'll see if we can find any fish. I'm really excited. I've actually got a new rod with me. I'm not used to it yet. I've had it for probably a couple of months now. It's a little 6 foot, I think it's up to 90 gram. So I'm going to be using small to medium sized lures for pike. So you're talking between 10 and probably 20 centimetres. I have brought with me a peto, the large peto. That's the largest bait I've got. All the others are around about 12 centimetres, something like that. So we're hitting these ponds using the belly boat to go in between all the nuts and crannies, underneath all the branches, through all the weed, and we're going to see what we can find. We're going to have a bit of fun. Even if I don't catch anything, I know I'm going to really enjoy this. So let's crack on. Right, so it came with a pump. So I'll just connect the pump to this bit. There we go, make sure it's nice and secure. Put the inner tubes inside here already. Just need to find the knob jewels and pull it through the hole so I can inflate it. There we go. I'll unzip it a bit so it makes it a bit easier. Yeah, put the inflatable sections inside the fabric. Push it through the hole. Make sure it's tight. There we go. Zip it up. Hopefully this all goes smoothly. We can connect the pump to it. Start inflating. Shouldn't take too long. That's one side done. Time for this side. Do the same again. Just make sure the nozzle's through this hole. So in my mad rush of trying to get things ready, as you can tell, I haven't completely tucked the inflatable seat rest in the back of there very well. That is because I should have put it in first and then started inflating it. Anyway, we'll leave it as it is, it's fine. It's tucked in there nicely. I can't even pull it out because I've inflated it that much. So it's time to get my flippers on, get the rod. I've not put a bait on this rod yet. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to get accidentally hooking the boat. There is a rod rest here that goes across, but it's fine. I'll just put it to one side for now. What I'm going to do is tighten these flippers up. Now they seem pretty tight anyway. Then we'll get going. As you can see, I'm entering the pond on the shallowest sort of part I can find. It's really weedy, it's quite shallow and gradually gets deeper. That's what you want to do. You don't want to obviously be jumping into your belly boat into 6 foot of water. So in the edge here it's about 2 foot. So that's what I'm going to do. They say get in your belly boat first, then put your flippers on, but I don't know. I just want to put my flippers on first. This is where I go arse over tit in it, really. Time for a maiden voyage. Let's take the belly boat apart a little bit first. Whoa. It's going to be interesting. Like I say, I've never done anything like this before. I do have a bit of a fear of deep water. And I'm not the most confident swimmer, so it's going to be interesting how this is going to go. Well, that's not bad though. It's alright. Probably could have done with a little bit more air in it. Only a little bit, that's not bad. Hope my camera's pointing alright. Let's adjust it a little bit. There we go. It's time to start off on my maiden voyage. Man, there's a lot of salt. I could probably walk it out a bit further. There we go, let's walk it out. It isn't bad. It isn't half bad. Whee. I don't know if there was something that was supposed to cover this bar, but either way, it's exposed. Oh no, and I'm stuck on a tree branch. That was a good start, weren't it? I just want to get fishing. There we go. Oh, I like this. It's comfortable as well. I'm going to have to try not to fall asleep on it. Oh, this is cool. Me like it. Me like it a lot. Let's get my lures out. Try not to act scared, Chris. You're a big brave boy. You're a big brave boy. There we are. I'll start off a little Rapala. This is Super Shadow Wrap. Basically, I've just got a tub of Rapalas with me today. Don't hook the boat, Chris. Please don't hook the belly boat. Nice bright sunshine. I'm sure that's really crap for you guys. There we go. Hooked it on there. On my new setup, 6-foot setup. The fish are just going to think I'm a big old duck. I'm just a big duck. I'm just a big duck. Yeah, you see right in the distance is all them reeds. I'd like to fish there, but it is just weed central. And where I'm gliding now is open water here. There's a bit of weed on the bottom. I ought to have a few casts really. Cast it behind me. Whee! Keep it above the weed line. Pike. Boat side. Damn it, I had a pike chase it right in. Honestly, right in front of me. I don't think these fish are probably going to have seen a belly boat very often. Damn it, that could have been the first fish. So early on as well. Only about 15 minutes in. It's a shame, wasn't it? Wasn't a very big fish, probably only a couple of pound. Came after it on quite a quick retrieve. Every time the wind catches me, I just start drifting and drifting and drifting. Bring it through low and slow. Oh, I thought that little pike might have had this. Never mind. There we go. Right at the boat. There we go. I knew putting on a bigger bait would tempt it. Wrapped up a little bit in my braid, I think. The larger peto always gives results. It's been really good lure for me recently. Now this little pike's tangled up a little bit, so I'll have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, it's hooked under both sides of his mouth somehow. We'll get one side out. There we go. Beautiful little pike. Make sure no water on my GoPro. There we go. Beautiful little pike. Nailed on the X-Wrap peto. There we go. Came to the peto. Take a better look at him. There we go, guys. Beautiful little pike, only a couple of pound. But great first fish. Let's flick him back. There he goes. Bye bye, Mr. Pike. Right, I might leave this on for a little bit then. Must be wanting it a little bit deeper than I thought, because that's got a 5 gram cheb weight on, and it's a bigger bait obviously. I think sometimes it tempts them a little bit more. That must have been that fish, the very first fish that chased my bait in. It's in exactly the same spot, just ran a bigger bait over the top of it, and it nailed it right at the boat as well, which is pretty cool. I like it when they take it at the bank, but when it's at the belly boat that's even cooler. Let's have a couple more casts with this bait and then we'll move on. You can get some right speed up in this thing. Great cast, Chris. Absolutely fantastic. I'm basically going to go straight through a reed bed now. Hopefully none of these are too sharp. It's very, very shallow and weedy. Just got to hammer it through here. Feet are kicking up lots of weed. Probably skimming over the top of some pike's heads, but it's got to be done to get to where I want to be. Oh, there's really thick reeds. Oh no. I have to get out. Got too thick. Let's power it. Just realised there's oh yeah, this is an area of the pond which you physically cannot get to from the bank at all. It's just like little strips of land that just separates the ponds, and this is a middle section, which is the whole reason I came out here with the belly boat, because it's sections of the pond that you just can't get to from the bank. It's just unfishable. Might be fish that sit in these areas that never see a human. No wonder I won't catch anything this way. The weed comes to about a foot below the surface. It's cool because right in here as well you don't get any people. It's nice, you don't hear anyone talking, can't hear any traffic. All I can hear is birds and me splashing and the sound of my own gabbing voice, which some may say is harmonious. Oh no, I've lost my flipper. I've lost my flipper. Come back, flipper. How did I manage that? It's good job I'm not fishing 6 foot of water, innit? No. I thought all of a sudden I'd lost some trajectory. Should have tightened it up more, shouldn't I? Slip my foot straight into it. Oh, like a pro. What happened there? It's just popped off. There we go. Oh, don't get me tangled up. Right, there we go. Right, off again. My foot got caught in the weed. My flipper. It just popped it off. I'm looking around all these shallow areas because I'm expecting there to be small jacks just sitting on these areas. Right, now I've genuinely just moved the boat from there. Somehow I got through all these trees. I took my GoPro off my head because I was trying to conserve battery. I was thinking about changing the battery over. In the process, I somehow dropped it. I didn't know where I dropped it, but I randomly just grabbed any branch I could find and started just digging around on the bottom, scraping, because it's on a head mount, so I know it was on a strap. And somehow, I think it was on the 2nd or 3rd scrape through, I managed to get it. God knows how lucky I was. I mean, That's impossible. I didn't even know where I dropped it. I just know that at some point it had fallen off my lap. And thankfully it had fallen off as I was getting out of the boat. And I moved it from there to over there. You can see it in the distance. But down here, underneath these trees, there's no weed there. And that's a much deeper pond. I think they do interconnect, but you can't take the boat through the connecting areas. It's basically like this, just absolutely, just tree branches. You can't get through it. So I put it in there. I'm going to walk it through to the next pond because this water down in front, we'll go and take a look. This water down there is actually only shallow. Get me flippers, which are now full of crap. Scoot through these trees. So as you can see here, look, the water's really clear but also quite shallow. I think there might be pike. There probably will be spawn somewhere in there. I mean, you never know, do you? But I've got a bit of an area down here, as you can see. Hither though, it's quite nice to see. Got some frog spawn there. Nice thing for the birds and fish to eat. Nice and healthy pond. Let's clean the flippers up. Whoa, okay. Oh, that dropped down to a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Let's hold on to the belly boat while we go across here. Whoa, yeah, it does get deep. Damn it. That's like 4 foot deep. It's good job I'm quite tall, isn't it? God, this turned out to be more of a pain in the ass than I thought. I thought I was going to walk across this, drag this along. There we go. We did it. Oh, stinky mud. Sweet, what's that? It's a sword. Okay. I knight thee, the tree of the forgotten ponds. Well, it can't be that much of a forgotten pond because there's some kind of fake little sword in here. Let's stick him in the ground. There we go. Oh, this is deep. Yeah, I can't see the bottom there, and it is gin clear, this water. So before I go out there, I'll have some casts. I don't want to spook off any fish that might be around my toes around here. Because you never know, do you? I was just chatting loads of spiel and talking about exploring this new pond, and didn't even have the GoPro on, so it's a good job I didn't start fishing and catch anything, isn't it? I don't even know how my GoPro's pointing. Yeah, I think it should be alright. Whee! This is where my foot gets taken off by a monstrous pike. Big snack, solid. I bet it's just a big clump of weed. The weed in here is so thick that when you get snagged up into it, oh, loads of weed. Oh, shouldn't have even cast here. When you cast into it, oh, that's a pike. There's a pike just there. It was just next to the boat. I skimmed right over the top of it. Damn it. What am I stuck on? I was going to say, when you get stuck in the weed, it feels like you're stuck on rocks because it's so thick. God, look at that weed. It's disgusting. There's another pike. There was another pike. There was 2 pike. I'm sure there was. That couldn't have just been my daft eyesight. It might not have been a pike, it might have been another fish, but it was definitely something there then. Like a good sized fish. Bolted off then. That's a good sign. I was saying that if I've just seen 2 pike, that might be a bad sign. It might be that they're spawning. So hopefully I didn't just see 2 fish that close together. Alright, let's start voyaging somewhere else. I'm sure there was a couple of... I'm going to square it. Just have another cast, Chris. Just have another cast. You know you'd seen a pike. Don't try and pretend that you didn't see one. Like I say, if they were in spawning mode though, then you're not going to catch him, are you? You're not really going to be interested. It's just strange seeing a couple of pike so close together like that. You don't often see that. Damn it. Really nice bit of water that I'm going into now. I can't see because of the sun. Come on, there's got to be a pike down there somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a fish. There we go. We got one. Oh, he come off. God damn it. I knew there'd be a pike down there. There we go. Oh, he took it again. I lost it. Right, let's try a different bait. I don't think he's a very big pike, you see. And I think this bait is a little big for it. He had it twice, and I hooked it the first time. Yeah, it must have come out right from these tree branches, that pike. I was just coming over the top of it when it took it. There we go. We got it. Boat side. And he's an excitable little jack pike. Would have been better if an even bigger one come up and took it, wouldn't it? There we go. Come here. Come here. Hey, shoot. Stop. Ah, we got him. He's no monster. But another fish from these forgotten ponds. And second fish for the belly boat. Might have a selfie with that one actually. Here we go. Beautiful little pike. While I'm in the belly boat. Beautiful little fish, let's let him go. Awesome. Ooh. I've seen loads of little bait fish, little fry. It's a good sign. Okay, where am I looking at? Okay, this looks good as well. I've just seen some fry. I'm sure I did. They got spooked out when I cast them. Yeah, there is. There's loads of fry. See them all jumping out. That's a very good sign. Oh, look at all these fry here. Look at them. Can you see them all? Absolutely thousands of them. I wonder what they are. Look at them all jumping, look. That's my bait coming through the water, that is. That's awesome. This is why a lot of the pike are stunted in growth. They're just eating loads and loads of little tiny, tiny bait fish. Anyway, this is how I'm doing now. Where am I going? There we go. Oh, now I lost it. That was a decent fish. Sure, it was a pike. It was. Got it. Oh, I lost it. Just had another pike then. It wasn't very big, it was only a small. Damn it. Lost it right in my feet. It's only a small pike. Another really small pike. He was only tiny as well. Interesting. There's lots of tiny pike about. I might put on one of my smaller baits because there can't be many big pike about if there's lots of these tiny ones. There we go. I got him. Oh, he's only tiny. Right, I'm going to put a smaller bait on. I've not got long left of fishing actually. So see if I can capitalise on these smaller fish. Put on a smaller bait maybe. Put on small peto. Whack a new battery in the camera, I think. Go on. There we go, on a little peto. I don't know if I've got any battery power left in the GoPro, so I'm unsure if you can see this fish, but God, he's feisty. Nailed it, look. There we go. Awesome little pike. Once again, only a couple of pound. Put on the small peto. I think it's 15 centimetre, and I absolutely whacked it. Let's drop him back in. This might be the last fish of this session. Oh, there he goes. He's off like a rocket. Right, see if we can find out what that other pike was. He was around here somewhere. Very similar size. He's behind it. Got it. We got it. We got it. Oh God, he's all over the place. Very similar size. Awesome. Oh, we got it. There we go. Hooked really awkwardly. That's how we like him. Just absolutely hooked all over. Let's go ping them out. Oh, no, don't do anything rash. Need to get you unhooked first. There we go. Another pike from the belly boat. Awesome little fish. Wicked fun. Let's get him back. Well, the sun's setting, and I'm pretty sure that probably marks the end of this session. Now, I've really enjoyed myself. I've managed to get a few pike, which was the aim of the game. I've managed to also explore these forgotten ponds, which I've really enjoyed doing. I'm pretty sure there might be a couple of areas I haven't been able to get to just from being lazy. I did cross over and have to jump over small areas of land to get to other ponds where they've split up, but there was also a few other areas very much like that which I didn't bother doing because it was sort of very overgrown. I couldn't bother to drag the belly boat out and go into another section of the pond, especially when I was running out of time. Now, would you like me to get out here and do this again? Because I think I would like to get out here again, but maybe use a lighter setup, maybe a jigging setup, use some shads or just some small twitch baits, things like that, because obviously the average size of fish is fairly small, and there might even be some perch in here to find. So thank you guys for watching. Follow my links in the description to the belly boat. I'll leave a link for that down there because it's really good. I really enjoyed using that, and also to my social medias, and I'll catch you guys later.